Hi everyone, this is Nest Signature. Today I'll be teaching you how to make this full flare top or circle top without sleeve. You can see that it is sleeveless. It is very easy to make if you stay to the end of this video, and this video is beginner friendly. So I'm going to break it down and you are going to make your own, even if you are just a beginner in sewing. So stay to the end of the video, do not skip any part so that you'll be able to make yours. If you are new to my channel, in this channel I post sewing tutorials and DIYs every week. Do well to click on the subscribe button if you have not, and turn on the notification bell so whenever I post new videos you get notified. Drop your comment in the comment section and do give this video a thumbs up. So we'll go straight to the drafting of this beautiful top that you can rock with skirts or trousers. So this is the fabric I'll be using. It is an Ankara fabric, and it is just 1.5 yard, so you don't need much fabric on this, depend on your body type. Okay, so if you are of the small size, it's just one and a half yard. Okay, so we are going to go straight to folding it. So I'm going to fold it and we are going to cut right away. So you fold your fabric into two, fold it to two equal parts like so. So after folding it into two, go ahead and fold it into four like so again. Okay, so fold it and you make sure that the four parts aligns very well. One is no longer than the other. Okay, so after ensuring that they are all of the same size, no one is longer than the other, you can go ahead and do the measurement. So I'll be using 22.5 inches. Okay, so it depends on whichever, that's depend on your body size. So I'm using 22.5. So I'll go ahead and measure 22.5 on this side and every other side. So you can see at the side that I started from. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put my tip at this apex. Okay, or you can call it angle 90. So from there, I'm just go ahead and measure 22.5 inches all the way around. If you are used to cutting 360-degree flare, then this is not new to you. But if you have not cut 360-degree flare before, you can go ahead and watch how I'm doing it. I have a video on how to cut 360-degree flare in case you don't know how to cut 360-degree flare, and I'm going to put it in the description or comment box. So just leave the tape there. In case the tape move, put it back at that point. Okay, so use it and measure all the way around like so. So that's how we're going to measure it all the way around and ensure that it is one measurement all through the circumference. So go ahead and connect all the lines together, or all the dots. If it's dots that you drew on your fabric, go ahead and connect them. So after connecting them and you have cross-checked that your measurement is accurate, you go ahead and cut it all the way around. Okay, you can pin your fabric to secure it down before you cut so that one will not be longer or the fabric will not shift while you are cutting it. If you are new to my channel or you have been watching my videos and you are yet to subscribe, please do well to go and click on the subscribe button. It is free. Click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post new videos on this my channel. Drop your comment in the comment section and do well to share this link with others and give this video a thumbs up. So after cutting, just cross check if every part is equal, one is no longer than the other. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I'm just trying to see if all parts are equal. So ensure that all parts are equal. If they are not equal, you trim off the ones that are longer, or the one that is longer. Okay, so after cross checking, we are going to cut the upper part of the dress now. So at the upper part there, I'm going to come down by 5 inches. Okay, you can come down by 6 inches, but I'm going to come down by 5 inches, like so. Okay, so just go ahead and also mark the 5 inches the way you did at the bottom of this dress. Okay, so go ahead and connect all the lines together, like so. Okay, so after connecting the lines, you can go ahead and cut. Okay, while cutting, I just remember that we have not shaped the armhole, so we are going to also cut out the neckline also. So at that place that is fold, that is close, that's the place we're going to use for the neck. So I'll go ahead and measure 4 inches. Okay, then for the armhole, I'm going to measure 8. We've already taken 5, so I'll just go ahead and measure 3 inches from that 5 inches. I hope you understand. So I'll just connect it to that 4 inches for the neck line. Okay, can you see? So it might not look like armhole, but it is armhole. So go ahead and cut it off, like so. Okay, so I'll cut it down to the neckline, like so. And at the side, I'm going to just slit it open. You can go ahead and slit your own open, but I just want to cut like 1/4 inch off the side of the top. So you can also leave it, can also leave the side, decide not to put joining at all. It all depends on you. Just go ahead and sew the other parts. Okay, so this is how it looks. You might not see the glory of the dress now, but this is how it looks. Okay, so this is the neckline, and that's the armhole. So I will go ahead and cut out piece that I will use for the turning of the neckline. Okay, so I'll go ahead and cut 1.5 inches of pieces. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to look for piece from what we just from the remaining piece that is remaining. I'm going to cut out 1.5 inch, okay, wide. Then I'll just cut it to the um size of the neck. That's the length of the neck. So I have cut it. Can you see? So if there is light, just go ahead and fold it as if it's a bias. Or if you have bias, you can go ahead and use bias to turn the neck. So you fold it in and fold the two parts in, then use one side to sew at the wrong side of the fabric. Then you flip it over and sew it at the right side, like so. Okay, I hope you understand what I mean by that. So I'm going to do that to the front and to the back piece. I'm going to pipe the neckline. Okay, like I told you, if you have bias strip, you can go ahead and use bias strip. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll show you what next to do. This is how it looks after sewing. Can you see? So I've sewn both the front and the back piece, or the two piece. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is to also cut strip for the armhole connected to the shoulder. So we are going to cut piece for that. So we are going to cut 1.5 inch also for the wideness of that piece. Okay, but the length you are going to measure, we took 5. Okay, we took 5 from the upper part of the dress at the beginning. So if you did not watch the beginning of this video, please go back and watch it. We took 5 inches from it. So from that, you put the 5 inch at the top of the neckline, then bend it to meet the armhole like this. So that will give you the length of the strip you are going to cut. So you're going to times it by 2. Okay, so if it gives you 10, you times it by 2, because from there you are going to connect it to the back. No joining at the shoulder. You're going to connect it from the armhole of the front down to the shoulder of the front, then back to the shoulder of the back, then down to the armhole of the back. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So that's what we are going to do. So when cutting your strip, you times it by 2. Okay, after measuring one of the armhole. Okay, so I'll do that now. I'll go and cut the strip, then I will show you how to do it. So also, this is the strip, this is the piece. So I'll go ahead and sew it at the wrong side, then flip it to the right side. So remember the technique in which I'm going to use for this, so that you do not make any mistake. So this is how it looks. Can you see? After sewing it from the armhole, can you see what I was explaining? Down the armhole down to the um, shoulder, then down to the other arm, shoulder, then down to the armhole again. So our advice when sewing this stripped or the bias fabric, you start from the armhole. So by the time you get to the apex of the neckline, you just minus 5 inch, then go back to the back shoulder, minus 5 inch. You will see that the remaining fabric will be enough to turn the other armhole. So this is how it looks. So it is very easy to make, like I told you, and it's beginner friendly. So what you're going to do right away now is just to join the sides. Join the sides with just 1/2 inch. Okay, after joining the side with 1/2 inch, go ahead and fold the edges. That's the hem of the top, or you go ahead and weave it. Secure the rough edges, make it beautiful with your weaving machine. You can go ahead and give it a good press, then you can cut off those dangling threads from your dress, and your dress is practically ready. You can do this as ready to wear and start selling it. So thank you for watching this video to the end. See you in our next tutorial. Bye.